Okay, we're going to look at the scale command. The scale command. So the scale command is located in the home tab of the ribbon, and here we have it here, scale. So it can be used to enlarge or reduce any item of the drawing. So to use it, there are two main ways we can use it. We can put in a figured dimension, if we want to scale something so that it's twice as big, we can just put in 2 as the figure to enlarge it, or we can enlarge it by reference. So let's see the first type. So I'm just going to escape out of the command. So to use the scale command, I just click scale or SC for scale. As usual, I select my items. So I'm going to left click on the screen and bring up my crossing polygon and just select everything within that. And I left click again to select those items. And now I'm happy with all of those items, so I enter by right clicking. Okay, so the first thing I do is I'm going to select a base point. So if I select a base point here, it will scale upwards this way, upwards towards the right hand side. If I scale here, it's going to scale up that direction. Okay, so I'm going to pick this point here, and then it says specify a scale factor. So I'm going to scale it up by 2. So I press input 2 and press return, and there we have it. Everything is scaled upwards. Okay, so that's the first type, and that's where I'm putting in a scale factor. Okay, now we're going to do scaling by reference. Okay, so we're just going to pan over here, and this is our smaller object again, right? And I've drawn 2 reference lines here. So this is the original size, and this is the size I want it to be. So I want it to be 124. Okay, so as before, I'm going to click on scale. It's saying select objects, so I'm going to use a window polygon just to select everything that's within the window. So I left click on the screen, drag it down, left click again, and that's selecting everything that I want inside. Now, I've got everything that I want selected. I could do more selections if I want, but I'm happy with that. Right click, and that enters. Now I select a base point. So I'm going to select my base point at the base of my reference line. So I select my base point, and then I can either click on reference or type R for reference, and then it's looking for a reference length. So I give it the original reference length. I click on the endpoint here, and then this endpoint here, and then it's asking for a new length, and I can just click on this endpoint, which is the new length that I want. And there we have, we've scaled it from 62 mil to 124. But of course that 124 could be any length. And just remember that like everything is going to be scaled equally in this example.